Okay. Don't I have a mod? Range weapon mod barrel. Mods can't be removed once they're used. I'll change the barrel here on this. Let's tinker then. Right. Indumati. Money. Oh, that's just what I needed actually. Trespassing, upping, hacking, and murder. Oh, blah blah blah. Avoid being seen if you want to engage in those activities. Try and avoid being seen. Doesn't mean I will succeed every time. Spacer's choice. here. Vending machine. A hex score of 20 or higher allows you to sell items to the vending machine. Fuck. Can I not sell? Or do I not have enough hack? Oh, I need 20 hack skill to sell. I should have stolen these items while no one was here. No.
Just gotta keep our heads up.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. I'm Reed Tobson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
only regulator we've got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Tobson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations. Neither do I. The fault was entirely mine. I pushed them too hard. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town. Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership. That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community.
Yeah.
Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the pass.
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide. I mean, if that's all.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she...
Great! I got my ring.
Well, I am glad to hear that.
Companions. They provide combat support, skills enhance your skills, they increase your carrying capacity. You can unlock special companion combat abilities with the inspiration skill.
We better clear out of Mr. Tobson's office before we talk. We better clear out of Mr. Tobson's office before we talk. Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. You got a minute? Sorry. It's just... Mr. Tobson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale. To Mr. Tobson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters... Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're what? Mr. Tobson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. The mission's on the east side of town. Thanks. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think... That's what my dad...
Not wrong.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas to make.
Alright, let's talk to the vicar.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Too clean.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confessionals.
What have you got to confess? You ain't thinking of deserting, are you?
What? No. And I
Well then, Max.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spirit... Not to put too fine a point on. Also, you lack the distinctive... Pretty universal here.
It's just...
Oh, nothing could be further from the truth. I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town. Yes, but there are few who hear me in this miserable place. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here. Yes, and thank you for pointing it out. They who are not satisfied with their... The OSI teaches that the Grand Architect set a perfect system in motion at the beginning of time. The Order of Science... You don't talk to the Grand... We will eventually decode the plan and the future, the past, each person's place within the plan. All will be laid out before us.
Right.
Some even believe this ultimate knowledge will unlock... I would love to discuss... Seriously, though, to truly...
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Tobson asked you to do? Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
Yes. Intelligence depends on how a leader can provide beyond your walls. Okay, I can't do that, unfortunately.
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
I don't assume that it's safe at all.
One of the reasons I transferred here was to... I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, my retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders. It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cup. I just want to keep the writing up. On the contrary, my position means... Glad... Thank you.
Yeah, huh? You mean about... I know, but real machines have gunked up oil. The machine Vicar sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people.
Right.
Fixing the universe.
Wrong. Right, so what does these buttons actually mean here?
Sure. I'm going. Heading out. Heading back.
What is X? Been here before. Cannery.
Another day at the cannery.
Don't go
Right.
knocking your work.
Which one was cannery?
Almost lost a finger in the cannery.
Cannery.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got in.
find Phyllis. Yeah. Okay. Go up now, did I? Oh, these are all so nice.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it... Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or... Shit. Silas still on about that? Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill. I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Kept just between the two of us. I'm pretty shocked his web... Eugene wasn't... Yeah, I was the closest living person relative... Suicide's a crime. The legal term is
Suicide's a
irreparable
crime?
damage to company property. When one of your workers in other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Well, excuse you. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair...
It's fucking insane. Alright. This there. Okay, I definitely want to increase the fucking hack. 20. Because that lets us sell items to the bloody vendor. Vendor was somewhere here, wasn't it? Sell. I mean, okay. Heck +7. That sounds cool. Cool. Right, let's actually try.
Wonder if the plague's ever gonna pass.
Another day at the cannery.
Oh, I cut my own hair.
What can I do? Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor? I am a Spacer's Choice certified surgeon, and if you must know, I can stitch a severed thumb with a 58%. Go. Edgewater has been good to me. I am never want. The plagues come at us with a vengeance. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. Fever, chills, fatigue. Company policy, friend. Mr. Tobson's brainchild. What can I do? Go.
Just gonna go out the other way.
Had your rations yet?
Yep.
When I was little, we'd get